Hello and welcome to the Math Review. In this video, we're going over the distributive property. We're going to go over what the word distribution means, and we're going to go over 3 examples of using the distributive property. And if this video helps you, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our videos coming up. So first of all, what exactly is the distributive property? Well, the distributive property comes from the word distribute. And what exactly does distribute mean? Well, that means to give shares or deal out. Let's take a look at a plain example. No numbers necessary. So let's say this person here has lots of candy, and these 3 people here have none. If this person were to distribute this candy, that means that they would give out equally candy to each person. It would be kind of like this. We would distribute candies to the first person, they'd be happy. Then we would distribute candy to the second person, then they'd be happy. And then finally, we would distribute candy to the third person, and then they'd be happy. So you could say that the candy was distributed to each of these people. Now, knowing that, let's get into our first example. So let's say we have 6 times 57. Well, here's what the distributive property says. Instead of multiplying 6 times 57, I could distribute this 6 and multiply it by each place value. Here's what I mean. Instead of writing this as 57, we could write it as the sum of 50 plus 7, because that makes the number 57. And then it would look like this. So now we've got 6 times the sum of 50 plus 7. But what's happening is we're going to distribute this 6 to the 50. So we'll have 6 times 50, which gives us 300. We'll bring out our plus sign here and here. And then we'll distribute 6 times 7. And 6 times 7 would give us 42. So now we just have to add 300 plus 42, which gives us 342, which is definitely much easier than trying to multiply 6 times 57. Let's take a look at our second example. Here we've got 3 times 73. What do you think? Well, we could definitely rewrite this 73 as 70 plus 3. And then when we multiply, it would look something like this. Well, first we would distribute this 3 to the 70, which would give us 3 times 70. The result of 3 times 70 is 210. We'll bring down our plus sign here, our plus sign here. And then we'll distribute again. But this time we'll distribute to the second value, which is the 3. That gives us 3 times 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. So now we've got 210 plus 9. That's just 219, which is definitely a lot easier than trying to multiply 3 times 73 mentally. That would be way more challenging. And now finally, let's get into our third example. So in this example, we've got 8 times 29. Well, how do you think we can break down 29? Well, 29 can be broken down into 20 plus 9. And when we set up our multiplication for distribution, it would look like this. First, we would distribute the 8 to the 20, which means we would multiply 8 times 20. And when we do that, we would get 160. Let's bring down our plus signs. And then we'll distribute 8 to the 9. And that would give us 8 times 9. And 8 times 9 is 72. And when we add 160 plus 72, we'll get 232.